6,000 years ago, some of the first human civilizations appeared in a patch of land between the two rivers, Euphrates and Tigris. These two rivers flood often, making the land here wet and fertile. This meant that you could grow food here. We know this place today as Mesopotamia. The first civilization to have formed here was Sumer. The Sumerians were smart. They are credited for discovering the wheel and for being the first to combine copper and tin to make bronze. They also managed to successfully calculate a month by calculating how long it takes the moon to orbit around the Earth. The Sumerians loved numbers divisible by 6 too. They even counted to 60 on their fingers instead of 10. That is where 360 degrees in a circle and 60 seconds in a minute come from. They believed in many gods and built enormous 30-meter tall structures called ziggurats to worship these gods. But the Sumerians weren't united. Mesopotamia was a wild west of small city-states, and a guy called Sargon took that personally. Sargon formed a warlike empire, with the city Akkad in the center. He took over all of North Mesopotamia and became history's first recorded emperor. This empire is known as the Akkadian Empire. For the first time ever, North Mesopotamia was united. But that didn't last for very long, as the Akkadian Empire collapsed within 200 years of its founding. Its collapse came at the hands of people called the Gushans. After the fall of the Akkadian Empire, a dark period came in Mesopotamia. There was no one clearly in charge. The Gushans who took over the Akkadian Empire were poor leaders, resulting in famine not long after they came to power. This period lasted for a few hundred years until the city of Ur came to power, for the third time in its history. The third dynasty of Ur was the last Sumerian dynasty to dominate in Mesopotamia. It was founded by the general Ur-Nammu, who is famous for creating his own legal code. Creating legal codes is a common theme in Mesopotamia's history. He seems to have earned the title King of Sumer and Akkad after taking over the city of Lagash and killing the king himself there. While the third dynasty of Ur didn't stay in Mesopotamia for very long, it did leave its mark, taking over lots of land. They were losing their grip on Mesopotamia after failed attacks and were conquered by the country of Elam, which they previously had been so proud of stealing the capital from.